Chapter 8 Odd Teachers. Jake still wasn't sure if this was a blessing or a curse. He'd spent 2 hours trying to explain to Detective Gent that his powers didn't work the way the old man thought, but Gent wouldn't let it go. He made Jake explain again, then again with a metaphor, and then with an example about drawings labeled with Jake's name. Each time, Gent twisted the words into another version of the same argument. Jake wasn't using his abilities to his full potential. By the time their talk turned to an argument, Gent finally stepped out for a break, promising to grab Jake a snack from the vending machines. Jake sat alone at the desk, a folder of photos spread out in front of him. He slid them back and forth like cards. They seemed random, mostly people in their 20s with a few older faces mixed in. Jake stared at each one, trying to concentrate, but all he got was an endless replay of his own humiliation, clips of himself being dunked in a toilet, replaying in his mind on a cruel loop. "I just can't see what I want, old man," Jake muttered. He picked up a photo of a pretty girl inside. He wanted so badly to help the detective, wanted to save lives, wanted to be a hero. But he wasn't a hero. He never had been. Jake put his head down on the desk, closed his eyes, flipped through mental images like channels, faces blurred by meaningless. Then something caught his attention. At first, it seemed normal. An empty room, a TV left running while someone stepped out. But then he realized it was different. The image moved, not a video clip, a kitchen. Someone was making a sandwich. There was no bad music overlay, no streamer commentary, just the scrape of bread and the shuffle of a body. The faint reflection flickered in the window, a ghost of a face. Jake froze. He lifted the photo in his hand. Amanda Knox. Sandy blonde hair, a nose so cute it made his chest ache. The reflection in the window was her. Jake's jaw went slack. He wasn't watching her through a screen. He was there, through her eyes. She leaned against the counter, waiting for the eggs to boil. Jake could smell the steam, the sulfur tang in the air. He could smell flowers from outside, rich and sweet. He felt the counter pressing against her hips, the chill of the surface against her skin. This wasn't watching, this was inhabiting. He was a passenger in her body, feeling everything she felt. The door creaked, and Gent walked in, wide grin on his face as soon as he saw Jake. "You did it, didn't you?" Gent's gravel voice vibrated with excitement. "Tell me where she is." Jake didn't even think. "A kitchen?" "No, Jake. I need an address, a street." Gent's voice was almost trembling. "She's just looking out a window. I don't see an address." "Don't look through your eyes, Jacob. Move. You can go anywhere. Tell me where she is." Jake tried, and it worked. It was almost natural to slip free of her sight, though the experience shifted immediately. Gone were the smells, the heat, the textures. Instead, he drifted through the house in a flat detail, like a paused video game. Frozen images he could glide around, hollow and lifeless. Still, he pressed on. He heard the crinkle of a chip bag behind him. Gent was close, breathing heavily. Jake tried to tune it out, sweat beading on his forehead as the strain built. Then he found it. 1695, Jake whispered. "Street?" Gent's voice cracked, almost desperate. Jake pressed harder, the dull ache in his head growing. "Closest cross streets, Gimbel or Mercer? I think Mercer, but I can't tell." The door slammed. Gent was gone. Jake's concentration shattered. He blinked hard, sucked in air like he'd been running. His temples throbbed with pain. But even through the exhaustion, his heart pounded with pride. He'd done it. He'd helped. And for the first time, he felt incredible.